Libra. I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. You can also visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. And this is your annual forecast on love. Librans, we have quite a dynamic year for you with Uranus that is going to be there in your relationship sector for the entire year. And he's going to be there, in fact, for not just this year, but for a few more years. And Uranus in your relationship sector normally speaks about relationships which can be quite volatile. There is no commitment, a lot of uncertainty. And also, it could see people come and go in your life as far as your relationship is concerned. Now, your various partners could be rebellious, they could be extremely unpredictable, chaotic. And this does not only speak about romantic partnerships, but this also speaks about your business partnerships. So, it could also be that people, what they portray on the surface, they may not be that in reality. So you need to be extremely careful this year with whom you associate, your relationships, your codependency on that. And I think for the last couple of years, Saturn now has sort of should have taught you the lessons, and you should have been able to cut a lot of ties and be self-reliant as far as your emotional needs are concerned. I think a lot of you would have learned to sort of depend on yourself and not really depend on others, whether it is for your emotional well-being or whether it is for your happiness. Now, the same partners, you will find that on the surface, they may not come across as unpredictable or chaotic or disruptive, and they could be quite charming and very soothing and very nice, and you may feel that all is good and things seem to be going fine, but these are the same people who could hamper your creative abilities to grow further, or they may not be really conducive to your growth. And this also speaks about friends with whom you're planning to do a partnership as far as your work is concerned, or this is especially if it has to do with a spouse as well. It could be in your case a spouse or a partner who's going through this upheaval as well. It could also be that you are having to deal with it because your spouse and your partner, and you really can't do much about it. You have to deal with it. And it could also be for some of you that you yourself are going through this particular, that it's happening to you, that you have people who are extremely unpredictable or end up creating really situations which are not accounted for, and it could really take you by surprise. So really this is a year where there's not much that you can depend on, Librans, and really it's not so dark and sad or scary. I think that Saturn has, like I said, has taught you enough in the last couple of years to be self-reliant and to be depending on yourself as far as your emotional well-being is concerned. Now, your ability to cope with chaos and your ability to cope with unpredictable people will be quite good this year. And also, it could be that your competitors could become more bigger than they were earlier, and you may even find that your problems that are there, even in love, if they are, say, challenges, they could be, it can be just a very small thing that could just take on a very huge turn. So you have to be and of course, like I said, with no really aggravation from you. So you will be able to handle it. You will be able to, when I'm saying you will be able to handle it in the sense that you won't go to pieces. And again, like I'm saying, this is not really dark or sad news, but it is really speaks about your resilience. It speaks about your ability to be able to handle things which you have not planned of or which you have not thought of. Now, Uranus also in the relationship sector speaks about internet dating. It speaks about entrepreneurial activities. It speaks about creative new things. And till mid-Feb, this is a time also when Mercury is going to be retrograde. You will be sort of going back to an old passion, that maybe a hobby or something that you used to really love as a child, and you could be thinking about making really into a full-time career. So they're sort of going back in time and looking at things. It could also be that in around mid-Feb, it could bring about an ex flame in your life. It could be an ex-lover, a spouse, or somebody could sort of revisit to come back. And I think the good thing in your case, however, it is not going to be rekindling anything. It will just sort of put things in perspective for you as to why the breakup happened at all. So it's really a time, I think, of closure for you, which I think in a way that Mars is going to be sort of, though he's going to be driving you and saying that, pushing you towards love, but I think it's also sort of finality that you will be looking at the situation or at the person, and you'll be thinking to yourself and saying that, I know why it happened, or I know why we split, and it happened for the best. So that there will be a sort of closure. Solar eclipse that occurs in your chart in March, and that's in your relationship sector. And during this time, try not to commit too quickly, Librans, whether it has to do with a partnership or whether it has to do with a romantic alliance. Try to sort of think about it, and try not to let fear be the reason as to why it is that you decide. And this could also be the only problem could be that also in around in September there is a lunar eclipse that also happens in your sector, and as soon as that you commit to something, it may be that with that same suddenness you break off the connection as well. So be extremely careful about these rushing into things to make commitments and then breaking them because realizing that, oh, it is not what it seemed to be. And however, September is also the time, that's the time when the lunar eclipse happens in your chart, that you could also, in a personal and a romantic relationship, commit yourself to one another more deeply. So if you are if things have been going on very well in your relationship, maybe you will be taking the next step. You will be getting engaged, you will be getting married, and that also you will decide, it will happen very quickly for you. So really September is the time where decisions as far as professional partnerships are concerned, be extremely careful. And as far as your personal, if the relationship has been going fine, then yes, it's a great time to be taking things forward. Now Neptune is there in your chart of your day-to-day chores, and it has to do with your diet and your health. And Neptune encourages everything that has to do with creativity, compassion, spirituality, and it also brings about a lot of haze with it. That is, it's very idealistic. It doesn't really and this house particular, your day-to-day chores, it has to do with it's a very it's a very on the ground reality based house. It has to do with work that needs to get done on a daily, chores that need to be run, and so on and so forth. So Neptune sitting there, it could be causing a little bit of discomfort, but then Neptune is also going to be encouraging everything so if as a job you're doing something that helps others, that will work phenomenally for you. Something which is not just purely done for commercial success, you will be protected by Neptune over there. And also but should you choose a profession which is just purely commercial, in which you just purely have to be making money, then you may mysteriously encounter some roadblocks, or you may find that it's just not working for you. And this is the even though your romantic life will be your priority the entire 2015, Librans, and you may have felt at times as if your mind has been your mind has hit the overkill switch at some point of time, but you need to be taking heart, because I think all the experiences, ruminations, obsessions that are happening right now in your life are really clearly showing you as to what it is that you really want for yourself as far as your love life is concerned. And I think this is finally the last year for you to be reclaiming your power, taking more ownership or onus for your own happiness. and it's going to be sort of a total transformation for you Librans as far as your love life is concerned. And you're also learning the art of assertiveness, and you're also learning the art of rebelliousness. And even though you will be doing it, some of you will be doing it quite aggressively, who have a strong Aries place, but on a Libra sun, moon, rising, you will be doing it in a very tactful and in a very sweet way. And this, of course, the difference is that I think this entire rebellion, reclaiming of your power this year also speaks about in all your relationships, you will be doing it, whether it has to do with even at your home front, at your family, with your children, with your spouse, with your partner, lover, whatever. And I think that this year also finally, because Saturn is there in your house of communication, so you are really, there's not going to be much fear of losing the other person, leaving you alone. I think that fear has gone out of your lives, Librans, wherein that you're worried, the thinking that, oh God, what will happen to me if I'm left alone. So somewhere this entire year is, you're not going to be compromising anywhere on. And Saturn, of course, is not going to he's not going to permit anything less, because the truth serum is pretty much going to be your medicine going forward, Libra. And for the next 2.5 years, even though if it's going to be hurting people, you're going to be telling the absolute truth as to how it is that you feel. Now, your ruling planet and the beautiful and sexy Venus is going to be meeting up with Mars at 3 different intervals throughout the year. And so in late Feb, you could have a sort of a merger, in your relationship zone. So you can expect some amount of fireworks to fly. And the entire year is charged with a powerful dance between the feminine and the masculine energies that are there. So knowing when to be a lover and knowing when to be a fighter is going to be the key balance for you, Librans, this entire year. So April is quite a brilliant time for you to be traveling and to be spending time with your loved ones. And Jupiter, of course, is going to carry on gracing your social house, your groups of friends, and also you're going to be quite happy meeting up with people and getting invited out, and you'll be, pretty much, you'll be in the market, people will be asking for you a lot. So you can be, be ready to put your best foot forward. Now Pluto, the planet of transformation, Pluto the planet of truth, and he is also to a certain stage quite a disruptive planet as well. He's also about regeneration, and he's about death of old ideas and so on and so forth. And he is there in your house of parents, he's there in your house as far as real estate is concerned, with your childhood. It has to do with Pluto is there for the next couple of years also as far as your emotional security. What is it that makes you feel emotionally secure? So you could be finding, I think some of you are going to be doing a lot of, whether it's landscaping, interior designing, and some of you could find a lot of comfort by just maybe doing some work out of your home. And your home could be quite the, it could be the your refuge in the coming months. And this also speaks about an excellent time of healing your childhood issues, Librans, forgiving parents, and also for learning to be a more dependable person. Now, if you're living with a lover or with a spouse, you'll find that your life is really, your love life that is really boosted by this energy, the Pluto energy in your private life. And but for those of you who are sort of looking at retirement and are finally quitting the jobs and doing something by themselves, the Pluto energy will also help you plan your future ahead. So you have the planet of sharing, that is profit sharing, fidelity, psychological forces, hidden truths, and that is in your house, in your home. It's there in your home of retirement, parents, and also roommates, people with whom you share your space. It's also will be a great time for psychological, for spiritual, romantic healing and exploring. And this energy really encourages you, Librans, to go forward, create a safe, loving, trusting, and financially stable home for yourself. over the next few years. So this entire 2015 with Uranus being there, I think for Librans it would be best that if you went solo, and if you didn't sort of, and like I said, much as you may be convinced that, oh God, I am so sure that my friend will sort of give his or her left arm for me, but it's the unpredictability of the entire thing could be that things may not work out as you want to, and this of course, like I said, speaks about your romantic relationships as well. So for those of you who are looking for love aggressively, I would say that don't be in a rush to commit. See how the entire year plays. Play the dating game if at all you're really lonely and you want to see as to where things goes. But overall, I would say as far as emotional comfort, emotional security is concerned, you will be pretty self-contained, Librans, this year. A pleasure speaking with you, and I'll see you soon, and thank you so much for watching.